Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all, now we just had a bunch of migrants, a little group, okay? Street associates, migrants, okay, y'all? Just jumped two cops in New York, right, y'all? This just not happened not too long ago. And they pretty much all got away except for a couple, and they might be out already. Okay, y'all. Y'all, it just went down in Chicago. It just went down in Chicago. In Home Depot, y'all. Home Depot. Now, word on the street is about 100 migrants then got together. So this is a far bigger crowd than what the other two cops just went through. Okay, y'all? It's 100 of them. This is what they're saying. It's 100. And they just took over Home Depot, y'all. Okay? And they're saying that they, are breaking the security guards off. They're breaking them off, y'all. Okay, y'all? Putting them paws on them. And all that stuff. And word on the street is the security guards that's at Home Depot are undercover or, police. Okay, y'all? They're police officers. I don't know if they're undercover or just their little side job they do, whatever. But this is what they just jumped on. Okay, y'all? Some more police officers. And I want y'all to listen to this. Listen to this mess right here.
Units in 6 and citywide. We have a 10-1-200 West 87th Street, 200 West 87th Street, the Home Depot. Caller said there's over 100 migrants attacking security. Some of the security officers are off-duty police officers. Nothing further. Don't need clearance.
All right, if I have anybody close by 200 West 87th.
So they off-duty police officers. Okay. Y'all say they might not even work there if they saying they off-duty police officers. So did they work there? Y'all, was they just in there shopping or something? Or just stopped in there to get something? Like, y'all, what is going on? And they just jumped the police officers. And they 100 deep, y'all. Okay? When I tell y'all, I just did a video on this the other day. And I was saying the street associates that's out there right now that don't have no control over the shorties. Everybody's just running amok, doing this and that and that and this. Watch how you start getting outnumbered and outsmarted, and your blocks is being taken over by the migrants. Now, they're going to be running the blocks, okay? Y'all, I personally, I'm going to just tell y'all this. I'm going to play a little bit more of this so y'all can hear what they're saying. But I think they just in there shopping. They're not going to do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. I doubt they do anything. And I'm gonna say this. I doubt the police that they are jumping on do anything either. But let it have been, in the hood and, you feel threatened. They shoot first. But the migrants, they're being told is don't touch them, y'all. This is what they're being told. So basically, they're to take whatever that they're doing to them. Like, not too long ago, the other day, it was a shelter, a migrant shelter. I meant to post it up here, and I forgot. Y'all, I was busy. Okay? But I remember it now. The police came in there because somebody was, they were, putting paws on each other or whatever, and they was coming in there to arrest one of them. And it took them a long time to get those handcuffs on this person, y'all. I mean, he was wiggling all over the place, okay? And while they were trying to put the handcuffs on him, the other police officers that were standing around, just watching or whatever, trying to, I guess, keep the crowd, whatever. Okay, y'all, because they didn't do nothing. They start throwing at them, all kind of stuff. They were throwing at them from way across the room, just throw stuff across the room at them. And, you know, they almost knocked off one of the police officers' hat because, you know, it hit her a little, you know, grazed her. And I was like, if this had been, I'm just saying, y'all, men of color, they would have pulled their weapons out. And now they're jumping on police left and right now. And what is they telling them? You're going to lose your job if you do something to them? Like, what is they telling them? Because they're not, y'all, trying to protect themselves at all. Not in that way. And if you can take them doing whatever they want to y'all and take these possessions off of them, then why are they so quick to pull? I mean, they ain't even pulling out no stun guns. That ain't even something that's gonna take them out. That's just gonna, get them in order. Have y'all heard any news reports about them pulling out the little, the little stun gun that they buzz? They love to pull that out in the hood, but are they using it now? Because I haven't heard not one story out of all the stuff that's going on of any police officer even stunning them. Stun, not even a stun. They can't even enjoy that. And they're in there acting a fool. They are standing back taking whatever that they do and all. Okay, y'all? So, like I tell y'all, stay aware of your surroundings. Please do. Because they are deep. 100 of them decided to go to Home Depot so they can shop for free. And a lot of them like to do yard work and this and that and that and this. And just how they make their money on the side. You know what I'm saying? These are hustlers just like us. Okay, y'all? They're going to survive whatever that's thrown their way. Okay, y'all? Some type of way. So a lot of people been, holding up signs, they'll work for blah, 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 blah. But if they go and they get, these lawnmowers and all of this stuff, snow blowers, all kind of stuff like this. And believe me, they can rack up. And it don't have to be put together. They can just take it and home. They already know how to assemble it, y'all. Okay? These are their jobs. They're getting jobs for themselves right now, y'all. They just gonna hustle their way to making it out here. Okay, y'all? They know that the police can't touch them. They know. They know if they come in there in large numbers like that, they can clear out a lot of stuff at one time. Okay, y'all? So best believe they're not going to have one, lawnmower or none of that stuff. Okay, y'all? That's all that stuff going to be gone, y'all. Any stuff for the summer, whoever live in that area, they going to have to order some more because they about to clean house. Okay, y'all? This is what they about to do. I wonder is the government going to pay for it? Or do they insurance pay for that, y'all? If the police just let them take it? Because that's what's going to happen. 100 deep. Let's listen to this a little bit more, y'all.
Street at the Home Depot are being called in as a 10-1. Over 100 migrants attacking security. Security are off-duty POs.
Now, for all units in 6 and citywide, we're giving disregard for the 10-1 at 200 West 87th Street. Again, that's a disregard for the 10-1 at 200 West 87th Street, press 610 Adam. Units in 6 and citywide, we have a 10-1, 200 West 87th Street, 200 West 87th Street, the Home Depot. Calling to there's over 100 migrants attacking security. Some of the security officers are off-duty police officers. Nothing further. Don't need clear.
All right, if I have anybody close by 200 West 87th Street at the Home Depot, are being called in as a 10-1. Over 100 migrants attacking security. Security are off-duty POs.
And for all units in 6 and citywide, we're giving a disregard for the 10-1 and 200 West 87th Street. Again, that's a disregard for the 10-1 and 200 West 87th Street, press 610 Adam. Units in 6 and citywide, we have a 10-1, 200 West 87th Street.
Okay, y'all. So I'll let y'all know if I get an update on this one. But most likely they in there shopping. They ain't gonna have no side, none of that stuff. All this stuff gonna be going. Y'all, look at all them tools they about to get. Oh my goodness. They gonna be ready. They gonna be able to build a house when they leave up out of there, y'all. I promise y'all. They probably got trucks out there getting wood, everything. They are cleaning them out. Could you imagine that just the doors of Home Depot just open up to you and you can just go in and get whatever you want for free right now? And you got all kind of skills to build houses and do electrical work and all. This is what is over here, y'all. Okay, y'all can't tell me them people ain't about to build them a house right now. Okay, y'all, it's some building about to go on. They are about to clean this place out, and they thinking smart at the same time. I'm not gonna say, I'm not trying to be for crime. No, I'm not just saying that. But if you are desperate and you don't have a job and you got to stand in line all day long to just try to get a bed in a crowded facility, they're not getting to everybody. Like, it's some people that they're helping, and then you got to wait your turn till they get to the next round of people that they're helping. So when you got to stand in line all day to get something to eat and all of this stuff, this is probably, something that, the most people will come up with. This is what I'm just trying to say, y'all. Okay, I don't want them to be saying I'm promoting violence. No, y'all. I'm just saying this was, I'm just saying, y'all. They about to have a lot of jobs, okay? And they probably ain't gonna even go to no place to, get the writing on the side of the car. They probably gonna do it themselves too. They do a lot of stuff themselves. It's not trying to be funny, but they do. They do a lot of stuff. And this is going to be a serious come up right here, y'all. This was kind of I'm just saying, y'all. If you can't get no job, what better way to get a job? People gonna want their grass cut. Older people and stuff like that. And y'all better be careful too. Okay? For paying people in this net, you got to be careful. Make sure you got somebody around you that, you know what I'm saying, y'all? When you get stuff like this done, keeping an eye on you and stuff like that. I'm just saying, especially senior citizens. So they are going to be out here asking you need your grass cut, you this, you that. They are going to be moving around hustling, y'all. And they're going to be doing some building. The people that getting their wood, they're going to get a lot of wood, y'all. Oh, my God. They about to have a lot of stuff. They cribs about to be hooked up. Do y'all see these tents that's on the street? They about to turn Tent City into, I'm telling y'all, they about to build some stuff. And it's going to look nice, too. Because they about to hook it up. It's going to be like a house. I'm telling you. They about to hook something up. I can't wait to see it. I'm not lying. I can't wait to see it. But y'all, I just wanted to jump on here and tell y'all, yeah, y'all had some trees, but I'm telling y'all, this is wow right here. This is wow. Home Depot, that's a big store. And for something like this to happen, and I'm sure they gonna have some kind of insurance gonna cover it, or somebody gonna cover it, the government, since they the reason they over here. Okay, somebody gonna have to cover it, but man, it might be a good thing for them. They just sold out their whole store. They got to get paid for everything they take. Wow, that's a come up for them too. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. I'll let y'all know if I get an update on what's going on. Okay, y'all. If I see anybody building something, I'll let y'all know that too. Okay, y'all. Anyway, peace.